Hi guys, welcome back. Well, last week I had 3 new additions to my Facemill collection. I think the smallest one was a 80mm and a couple of larger ones. So I thought it'd be interesting to do a comparison test to see which would leave the best finish. So I've got this 1-inch shank carbide tip lathe tool, which is too big for my Holbrook lathe. So I thought this would be a good piece to do a test on. It's going to be decent steel, so it should leave a decent finish on it. So I'm going to mount that up in the vise. I'm going to go for some of the smaller ones first. I don't think I've used this one yet. This is from tip to tip. Yeah, 40mm. I'm not sure if the extended shaft on it will make a difference, but it seems pretty sturdy. So I'm going to mount that one up first and see if I can zoom in and show you the cutting tips on it. Well, there are square inserts, but they're mounted diagonally, so the cutting tip is at this point. There's three inserts on it, and I don't think this has ever been used. But all the inserts look in decent condition. So we've only a small cutting tip on them. So I'll mount that one up and we'll give that one a try first. Well, to give them all a fair chance, guys, I'm going to set them all up with a 1mm depth of cut first of all. So well, up next is a cut I've already used in the past. This has got 5 cutting tips on it, and the shape of them is triangular, but it's only a very small cutting surface on this one. So again, I'll set them up and give it a 1mm cut and see how that one goes. Well, I started off with a 1-inch depth of cut at the beginning, and I just felt it was struggling slightly, so I just lowered the table down so it was just 1/2 inch depth of cut, which it seemed to cope a lot better. Started struggling at this end. I believe the tip of this cutter, the shank, has been hardened, so it struggled a bit at the end. So I think in future ones that I do, I'll probably stop at this point. But probably a better finish on that than it was on the first one that I tried. I don't think that makes out. You can see the step there where I reduced the depth of cut. Right, up next guys, I think I'll try this one. This is one of the new ones that I've just had delivered. I don't, what is this, is a Walter? Yeah, this is a Walter, which I believe are German. I think it has been used. There are some marks. Not sure. All the inserts are like new. This has eight inserts on. But let me get you a close-up of the inserts on that. Yeah, that's a bit better. Yeah, the inserts on this are square. Obviously this is the point that makes the initial cut, but the inserts are positioned so the rest of the cutting surface is flat with the opposite side. So once it's made the initial cut, I'd be interested to see if this makes a smoothing cut and leaves a better finish. I've no idea guys, I've not tried this one yet, so we shall see. Okay guys, up next we've got a 60mm overall width. This has 6 inserts on. Now the way these are set up is this tip is the cutting edge. I'll just get you a close up of that. Okay guys, now we've got a size is this, 1.5 inches. This has 2 inserts on. I think you can make those out there. And I've got this mounted into a side lock with a porter taper on, so I think that yeah, it's wide enough to cut it in one pass. Well, my impressions, guys, there wasn't a great deal in it. They're all pretty close, but I think this was the winner. The 60mm with the 6 inserts on, square inserts, but they're angled, so this is the cutting face on them. So I think that gave the best results. A close second was this new one that I've acquired, the Walter. This is the one with the 8 inserts on, but these are mounted flush with each other, so maybe once they started the initial cut, the flat surface of the inserts helped to create a finer finish. This is the one that I only really had any trouble with, the 5 insert one with the triangular inserts, and started off at 1mm depth of cut, which it didn't too much like, and then it seemed to cope okay when I'd reduced it down to 0.5mm. Now, looking at the way the inserts are mounted, there's not a great deal of clearance between the cutting tip and the body of the cutter itself. So maybe 1mm depth of cut is not suited to these, and that's the reason why it cut better with a 0.5mm. But overall, guys, there wasn't a great deal in it. They all work pretty well. This is the state where I'm up to at the moment. I'm not sure what depth that is now, but I'm going to mount that onto my Holbrook, see what the height of the cutter comes in at, and if it needs any more up at all, I might mount it onto the shaper and see what finish we get with that. Well, we're still about 4mm too high, guys, so as I say, we'll try and take the rest off on the shaper. Well, I'm going to use this shear tool. This started off life much larger than it was, and it's something that I've machined down now, so there's a nice relief on it, on the cutting face. But I've machined this down now so it will fit into the shaper. Just bring it across. Yeah, it just fits into the tool holder nicely now, so. Well, final conclusions, guys. If you want speed with a decent finish, go for the Facemill. I think that was my favourite one, closely followed by the Walter. If you want something more relaxing that will do the job and give you a really nice finish, go for the shaper, and then you can have a brew while that's working. But if you want the best finish of all, you need to go on to the surface grinder. And just one final bit of advice, guys: if you need to take 10mm off some tool steel, don't try using the 320 grit sandpaper. Because you could be there for quite some time.